Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Madison. Today we are going to be doing a Dyson Airwrap tutorial video. I know this has been kind of on everybody's minds, everybody's Christmas wish lists. They either got them or they're going out to buy them. The Dyson Airwrap is, the hair tool of the year. I 100% think that it was the craziest thing. Everybody wanted one, and I'm not going to lie, I absolutely love my Airwrap. I highly recommend it, and I'm going to be showing you all the different attachments, how I prep my hair for the Dyson Airwrap, and how I style it, and how I finish it up. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, Pinterest, and my blog. You don't want to miss out on everything, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified every single time I post. Let's get into it. So obviously, as I mentioned, we are doing a Dyson Airwrap tutorial today, and I'm going to show you all the parts and how I use them and what my favorite tool or attachment is to use when I'm doing my hair. And then I'm going to show you how I also set it so that it lasts a really long time, just so that you have, you're not losing out on that curl or losing out on that style, and it's just gonna not last you for the amount of time you need it for. So let's get into that part of the video. I'm going to first of all show you the Dyson parts that come with the Dyson Airwrap. Obviously you have to carry it in case. The Dyson Airwrap also comes in multiple colors. I have the standard color, so this is just the base that you're gonna need for every single attachment. The barrels come in two sizes. If you want your curl to last longer, definitely use the smaller barrels. I know they come in actually different lengths as well, so I think you can buy attachments that are longer than these ones, which I definitely am looking into because my hair is thick and long, and I think it could definitely use those ones. I could. It has two brushes, one with bristles, one without. And I would say that the one without would be better for people that have like hair extensions, so that it doesn't get caught in the extensions. This is more so for smoothing. If you're going for more of a just like a blowout look without the curl. And then the other attachment is the bristle barrel brush, and that's good for styling bangs and anything that you want to not look as done but done, if you know what I'm saying. And then the other one is the hair dryer attachment. Obviously, if you already have the Dyson hair dryer, then you're already ahead, but I don't have the hair dryer. It does look like something I would like to have, but for the moment, I mean, I get away with this and I have a couple other hair dryers, so until those break, I'm not buying the hair dryer. It's just not worth the investment for me, but this works like a gem. And other than that, all you're gonna need are setting clips, or just like, these are sectioning clips, but you can use bobby pins as well. You're gonna need a large clip, and then you're also just going to need hairspray, and then I like to use texturizing spray. And then you might also want like a hair gloss or something after, just in case. But so first off, my hair is wet. That is step number one. I would highly recommend that your hair be wet prior to doing this, because you're not really gonna see results if you're doing it from dry. I'm just sorry, I've seen it fail where it's like the hair is dry and it's not holding the curl. So do it after you wash your hair, or your hair has to be damp. So I'm gonna take the towel off of my head, and I'm gonna show you the little routine I do prior to using the Airwrap. Okay, so my hair is, it's not super wet. I towel dried it instead of just letting it kind of air dry, so a lot of the moisture is already gone from the hair. So while it's in this state, what I like to use is my texturizing spray. Mine is from Odell, but you definitely can use any sort of texturizing spray. I find that it just adds to, and if you guys can't tell, my hair is like there is curly waves in there already, so I find that that's why my hair works really well with the Airwrap. And I'm pretty generous, so that is good. And so now, so the attachments that I'm going to use today are actually the hair dryer. I'm going to use the small barrel, and I'm also going to use the bristle brush barrel to show you. Obviously, I can give you a small glimpse as to how the brushes would look, but I don't find that I use the brushes that often unless my hair is like I'm doing a straight look. So I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so that's on there. And there's different settings on here. So one, make sure that it's locked in the back, and then down here you're going to see fan speed. So I put mine all the way up, and then over here you get different heat settings. So at the bottom it's cold, and obviously at the top it's really hot. In the middle it's just warm, and then at the bottom this is the on switch. So once it's on, it's on. I'm sure you get the point. So I'm going to dry my hair to about 80% ish, and then we'll go from there. Okay, now my hair is still slightly damp. It's about 80% dry. The ends are more wet than the top, but you can see that my hair is holding a lot of the texture from the texturizing spray, and it's, you know, ready to be curled. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to section off the bottom part of my hair from the middle and top, just because it's going to be so much easier for me to actually use the Airwrap, and I'm going to do that with my large clip. So make sure you have your clip handy. I'll show you. Clip it to the front like that, and that leaves this whole bottom area free to style up. So with the Airwrap barrels, you're going to notice that there's two different directions on the barrels. Obviously, the directions are useful unless you want all your curls to go in the exact same direction. Make sure you're using the right attachment for the side or for your desired type of curls. So for me, I always curl away from my face. So for this one, I'm curling, this one's for this side and this one's for this side because I'm going away. So we're going to switch the attachment from the blow drying part, and then I'm going to put the barrel on, same thing, make sure it's locked. And then what I like to do is I usually like to go from the back to the front for both sides, and I don't leave any hair in the back. I make sure that they're on the sides so I can actually see them. And then the easiest way to do it is I actually just hold the barrel down here and I separate the part that I want to be air wrapped, and I go like that, and then I stick this guy underneath, and then I wait till all the hair catches, and then once it catches, then I just curl it up and I let it sit there, and then once I see that it's been sitting there for at least 5 seconds, I'll like unwrap that part, and then I'll do the bottom and let it sit there and unwrap again. So I'll show you guys now. So it's as easy as that. You just do that, and you do that over and over and over again on the side, and then on the other side, and then I'll quickly do a time lapse going through the sides of my hair, and then I'll show you how I set them. Okay, so there's that side. So now I'm just gonna switch the barrel over and we're gonna do the other side. So now that the bottom or the underneath layer is done, what you're gonna do is you're gonna hairspray all of the sections. And then you're going to move them all to the back. And then I'm going to bring down the next layer of hair. So now that that one is clipped, so there's definitely areas that have been done under here, so I'm gonna try to move them out of the way. What you're gonna do is you're gonna switch back to the other barrel that you were using on the side that you were first using or first doing, and then repeat, do the same thing. Okay, and before you do the last section at the top, I strongly suggest just like clipping back the section that you did, just so that it's easier to remember, to make sure you get all of those pieces. And obviously make sure that you have your desired part wherever that may be. I just kind of let mine do its thing. It's usually in the middle, but there she be. And I'm going to switch back to the other side. So now that you've done your whole head, and I actually left out my bangs because I'm going to show you how I use the bristle barrel brush. I'm just gonna take out my section clips, and then we're gonna give it one last hairspray. To really hold everything. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna curl back with this brush. Okay, so it gives more of a blowout look to the overall hair. So the last thing that I'm going to do is, this is like, you have to do this. If you don't do this, your hair is gonna look like you walked out and it's just like the curls are stuck that way. So my all-time favorite thing to do is, now that all of the hairspray has like set into my hair, so brush out the curls. Please brush out the curls. It'll just make it look like your hair is naturally curly and not curled just like this. That is like my all-time, like, you've got to do it. And there you go. There is your final Dyson Airwrap look. You can add a little bit more hairspray, but that is the final look.